This dessert looks polite on top. Then you scoop it, and it turns into warm maple chaos. It's called Pouding Chômeur. And yes, the name is wild. In the next few minutes, you're making a cake and a maple sauce in one pan. No fancy steps, no frosting, just spoon, scoop, and happiness. This is a classic dessert from Quebec. People serve it warm in winter and during maple season at sugar shacks. It's comfort food, but in dessert form. Also, it's not trying to look perfect. That's part of the charm. The name translates to unemployed person's pudding. Most people tie it to the 1930s, when families had to stretch ingredients. They used basics like flour, milk, butter, and a sweet sauce. The result tasted richer than it looked. And it stuck. Today, nobody makes this because they have to. They make it because they want to. Authentic Pouding Chômeur isn't fancy. It's not a layered cake. It's not a showpiece. It's a warm scoop that lands messy, on purpose. The top should set and hold a spoon mark. The bottom should stay soft and syrupy. Most importantly, the sauce should cling. If it runs like soup, something went off. Let's keep it simple. You're making two things, a cake batter and a sauce. For the cake, you want all-purpose flour, baking powder, buttermilk eggs, vanilla salt, measure flour the easy way. Spoon it in, then level it. If you scoop and pack, the cake dries out. And nobody wants sad cake. For the sauce, maple syrup is the main character. Use real maple syrup, not pancake syrup. Pancake syrup is usually corn syrup with flavor. It's sweet, but it doesn't taste like maple season. Brown sugar is optional. It can add a caramel note. Still, maple should lead. For a premium, more classy dessert, use Maplelixir. Cream is also optional, but it makes the sauce thicker and silkier. If your syrup has a grade, grab amber or dark. Amber tastes balanced, dark tastes bold and extra maple. Golden is lighter, and it can get lost. Very dark is intense, so use it if you love that punch. First, heat your sauce. Get it hot and smooth. You don't need a hard boil. You just want real heat. This part matters because the oven magic starts right away. Hot sauce helps the cake rise and the sauce stay below. Next, mix the batter just until it comes together. Stop early. Over-mixing makes it tougher. This dessert should feel tender. Now the signature move. Pour the hot sauce into the baking dish. Then spoon the batter right on top. It might look like it's floating. That's normal. Don't swirl it like a latte. Bake at 350 to 375. Most pans land around 35 to 45 minutes. Ceramic can take longer than metal. So watch the dessert, not the clock. You want a set, lightly golden top. You want bubbling around the edges. That's your sign. Then rest it for 10 to 15 minutes. This is where the sauce thickens. If you scoop right away, it can look runny, even if it's fine. If you have Maplelixir, you can swap it into the sauce. Keep the dessert classic. Just boost the maple flavor. A simple swap works best. Replace 1/4 to 1/3 of the maple syrup in the sauce with Maplelixir. For example, if the sauce uses 1 cup of maple syrup, do 2/3 cup real maple syrup plus 1/3 cup Maplelixir. One note though, if your Maplelixir is thicker than syrup, use the smaller swap. Since it is already sweet, skip any sugar in the sauce. You can always drizzle more on the plate later. Serve it warm, that's when it shines. Top ideas: vanilla ice cream for that hot-cold contrast, soft whipped cream toasted pecans or walnuts, a tiny pinch of flaky salt. Coffee works great here because it cuts the sweetness. Black tea also does the job. If the sauce looks runny, bake a bit longer. Then rest longer. Resting fixes more than people think. If the cake turns dry, pull it earlier next time. Also, check your flour. Packed flour is a common culprit. If the edges overbake, use a lighter colored pan. Or set the dish on a sheet pan for gentler heat. This is what you want: tender cake on top, thick maple pudding underneath, one scoop, both layers. It's cozy, it's simple, and it tastes like Quebec in a bowl. Make it when it's cold out or when you need a win. And if someone asks what it's called, say it proudly. Pouding Chômeur. If you make it, serve it warm. Then don't wait too long. This one disappears fast. For further details, visit Maplelixir.com.